All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast presented by Vizzy Hard Seltzer, the only hard seltzer with vitamin C and superfruit acerola. My name's Will DeFreeze. To my right, that boy, David Carter Ruff.
Thanks for having me back. To everybody out there, I just want to say buongiorno. To you too, Dillon.
Buongiorno back to you, Dave. Thank you.
Buongiorno,
And also
Dillon.
to you.
Buongiorno. Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. Yeah.
Let me just say this. Not only is it Masters Week, but
Is it really? Wow.
it's Podcast Week.
Oh,
What?
Shit.
It's okay.
Oh,
it really
hold
snuck
on.
up on me.
What's the
Yep.
date today?
I thought I
April
said
5th? Classic.
I thought I said a reminder on my Cali, but I
Well,
didn't.
Dude.
we've never had this happen where the two have overlapped.
That's true.
So, and we got National Championship tonight.
Oh my gosh, there's so much happening.
This is crazy.
Who scheduled podcast week for Masters Week?
I don't know.
National Championship Week.
Maybe you
There's
should
just too
talk
much
to the
going on.
ad guy out there. I don't know.
Can you really call it National Championship Week?
No.
Like, I feel like that's a little...
It being on a Monday is a little bit. I like that it's on Monday, but there's not the build up.
Most are on Mondays though.
Yeah. I'm just saying compared to like, I guess it is, isn't it? The big
They're
game,
like all college
the big
natties
game
or-
being on Monday.
I like it.
Do I like it?
I do. Because
Maybe-
because Mondays suck. Let's be honest.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's kind of like,
I don't have to watch The Bachelor.
It's a bright spot on a shitty Monday, you know.
And it's podcast week,
Hey.
like I said.
Hey, back
So-
to Vizzy real quick.
I'm thinking about podcast week. Whoa, and it's a Vizzy week.
Back to Vizzy real quick. Full disclosure, I had to try an alternate seltzer brand because the people I was with brought some.
Who the fuck were you with?
I don't want to talk about it. I know. But
Who were they?
Very pleased to say.
Don't at them.
Very pleased to say. Doesn't even compare to Vizzy. Doesn't even compare to Vizzy.
I know we don't dox, but like, tell us who you were with. Give me their names.
I don't want people like egging their house and like slashing their tires. And
I'm
all
gonna
that
fork
stuff
them.
and-
I've
gonna
got
put
a
fork in their
pack of
yard.
deli ham in my car that I'm just going to toss on top of their hood of the car.
forking, snap forks off in their front. What a dick move that is, you know? Who's doing that?
Who's bringing a different seltzer to the party?
I don't know, but I don't know if this.
Did you
friendship's gonna
crack
last.
them and just pour them out in front of them?
Just tossed them overboard?
You
I
littered,
that's
huh?
littering. I didn't litter. I wouldn't do that.
You sunk
I just
them?
poured them out into. the
You got to
water.
sink them, dude.
Yeah,
Did you step on any zebra
Sinking's
mussels?
not littering, dude.
I didn't step on any zebra mussels. No.
You know, that's one of Will's biggest fears.
It's
Yeah.
not a fear. It's
Cool
a
teens and-
reality, dude.
Cool teens and zebra mussels.
You guys ever step on a zebra mussel?
Nah, dude.
It'll slice you open.
I'm built different.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
brought
thi-
you brought
I
him
don't-
down here.
You just have different skin on your feet that doesn't get sliced open by zebra mussels.
I didn't
what
wear shoes as a child, so I've developed
what I'm
very
saying.
thick calluses.
I need you to take back what you just said. I did not bring zebra mussels.
You
down
might,
here.
dude.
No, I didn't
they-
do it.
Okay.
You pack them in your suitcase.
Dude, that's an allegation that doesn't sit well with me, David.
Well, allegation.
no mussels.
No, I'm not doing. I'm not. No.
Do it.
You know I don't like invasive species.
You shouldn't have brought your boat down here.
David, I don't like invasive species, so I wouldn't bring one to a place that is considered invasive.
Can you confirm that the lazy river at Wilmons is zebra mussel free? Confirm or deny?
I can confirm that it is zebra mussel free, but as far as microorganisms go, I'm not really sure what's in there. This leak has gone on too far. The city of Austin is just clamoring to get this water bill payment from us, but got a little news for you.
It ain't happening.
Yeah, we don't have the money for that.
Hey, it's in the mail, City of Austin.
You can't pay your utilities.
The only thing lazier than our river is our accounting system,
Wow.
of which there is none.
Aren't you using slow books?
That's so stupid.
Dylan, you should have given me more love on that. That was kind of funny.
Oh, as opposed to QuickBooks,
Right.
the program that we use.
Correct.
Yeah,
Well, I didn't want to pull
slow
back the
books.
curtain, but yes, we do.
That's pretty
Not
good.
to brag, but we do use QuickBooks.
That's pretty good. Props. Mad props.
Thank you.
Jeff props. Survivor.
Okay.
This post came across the TL just now. I'm on. You guys hear about this Twitter? This guy.
Stop.
This
No.
guy. It's a picture of this guy holding. He and his wife, presumably, holding their son.
Okay.
He's 8 years old, and he's just talking about what he feeds his son, like whole eggs, whole fruit, veggies, and he blends it all up and talking about how the
Time
kid's
out.
99% percentile height wise, and he's lean because it's not processed food. And then the last line it says, and unusually handsome. Like, dude, what are you doing?
Why are you touting your
I
8-year-old's
know.
diet?
I got a question.
Like
You
he's trying
said
to
he
get
blends those items together in a
Yeah,
blender.
we grind up his vegetables, proteins most of the time until he can chomp away.
Okay,
on his
but he's
own.
not
As a
doing
kid,
like an egg, veggie, and fruit smoothie.
That's what it sounds like. Yes.
I try
Because
to
the kid's 8
generally.
months.
I don't put eggs in my smoothies.
At 8 months, you have like one tooth maybe at that point. No, I don't remember how.
Oh, he's 8 months, not 8 years old.
8 months.
Oh, I
8
was thinking of
months.
it. Did you say 8 years old originally? I was thinking
I
8-year-old.
think I said 8 months.
Okay,
I don't know.
8 Mile.
Anyway, good for you and
Not even that bad of an area.
your studly child, sir, douchebag.
My buddy's got a 6-month-old who is 24 pounds, which is very, very large.
Yeah, to put that in perspective, my son, who is 6 years old, weighs 39 pounds. He's very, very small, though. Parks
Yeah,
is
but
little.
like he's really leaned into the whole like thin as in thing.
And tiny arms.
He just doesn't eat, man. It's a little concerning. He's getting taller, though, man. His height. What, Dave?
Nothing.
Can he dunk?
Just move on.
Can he dunk like his daddy?
Not yet.
You guys want to get into the official business before we get into this week's episode?
Can I get a sneaky one in first? I saw some people asking.
What?
What?
Nothing.
Yeah, get one in.
You're like laughing and stuff. This I don't.
No, I'm not. I'm
confused.
laughing. It was a funny way to propose
sneaky-
such
You
a
cooked
thing.
it before I could even get in.
A very important sneaky programming note.
Yes, this is an important one.
The rollback code, the last one is no more. The new active one is Backer20.
Backer 20.
Backer20.
Very cool.
Stop
that-
asking about it.
And that, of course, will get you 20% off your first purchase at rollback.com.
You know what we need to do? Just like in the off season, we need flashcards with sponsor name on one side and then code on the back, and we need to just train.
Yeah.
Because when people hit me up, I'm always like, hang on. And I'm like scrolling through like the little
Well, we
thing
got a
that Brett.
bunch of them. You know?
We do have a lot.
I
but-
will be crystal clear. I put every single code in the actual episodes. So whenever someone hits me up personally about it, I'm kind of just like,
Yeah.
I do take a lot of time going through and separating out all this stuff for y'all. Like, just, I'll still give you the code, but it's kind of like when someone asks you, like, a question about if you've done something, you've definitely already done it. It's like, yeah, you know what? Get out of here.
Or they ask you a question that they could just pull out their phone, their computer that's in their pocket, and just type it into Chrome.
Or like when your wife asks if someone's about to get murdered in a movie. It's like, what?
No, babe, that's just my thirst.
Wow.
Man.
It's murder.
Whoever set that picture to murder was the case. I don't know who did it, if it was one of us or one of our followers. Brilliant. Is that you, Will?
It was not me.
I haven't even seen this.
It's a picture of a Vizzy. No, not a Vizzy. A Liquid Death set to murder was the case. And it's pretty funny. Murder.
Can we get to the actual programming notes, Dillon?
You don't have any more sneaky ones?
Whatever. No, I'm
Do you have
all
anything
out.
more important than the one we're gonna do right now? I don't think you do, because this is big.
Okay.
Over the next few weeks, we've got a special announcement. We're partnering with LLS, the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. We've all been affected by cancer in some way, shape, or form, and we're campaigning to raise money in the man or woman, or in our case, team of the year campaign. LLS does more to advance science and support patients than any other cancer organization, and they're the largest nonprofit dedicated to creating a world without blood cancer. Since 1949, they've invested nearly $1.3 billion, with a B, guys. Billion in groundbreaking research, pioneering many of today's most innovative approaches. So if you want to donate and help out, hit the donate link in our description of this episode, and you'll see it as well all over social. Just keep an eye out.
I apologize for sneaking in my other programming note, as this one was much more important.
You're right. It's
Yeah.
okay.
In hindsight, it was a terrible move on your
It
part.
was. I apologize, but this is very important, very cool cause.
I'm excited to get involved in it because this is something that I see a lot of other businesses in Austin doing every single year right around this time. And I've always kind of thought, we should probably get a little more involved in this cause.
People helping people.
Yep.
Love it.
So we got a link here, but like we said, it's going to be all over our socials as well. It's a good thing. In Austin. This is a very important cause that a lot of people get behind, and I'm glad to say that we're behind it as well. Also, go. This is the less important stuff. Go follow Circling Back Pod and Wash Media on the Grom or on the Twitter machine. Go leave a review and 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts. Make that happen. Dave, how many videos you sent out last week after all the reviews?
Dude, I've got a backlog.
We got a lot of reviews last week because of Dave's promises that he's going to make good on. I'm going to make sure of it.
Dang.
How do
You
you know
can't
I
slide by
haven't?
me.
How do you know I haven't?
I mean, I
You
don't.
said you have a backlog, so
Well,
that usually means
you're right. I did
usually
kind
means you
of.
haven't
I told
gotten
on
it yet.
myself.
Okay.
But yes, but I will say that I'm very happy that we got reviews across the board. It's part of our review initiative. It was actually review week.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, well,
Someone
Hey,
said I'm a 23-year-old STEM guy doing his master's at an Ivy League school.
Oh.
There's more than us than you think, and dare I might say, this may be the official podcast of the Ivy.
You know,
what's
give
with
it-
people alluding to their Ivy League education and not just telling us? Just tell us what school we want to know.
Since when are Ivy League kids afraid to say where they're going?
Yeah,
that's like your thing.
It
You're
low-key
anonymous.
Sounds doper to say like I'm Ivy League as opposed to like, oh, I attend Yale.
So he goes to like a
it's way
bottom
doper to
tier.
say you
No,
attended
because then
Yale.
it's like there's a little mystique behind it.
Is it a bottom tier Ivy?
Yes, or else they would say, oh, I go to Harvard.
What's the worst Ivy League school? I'm gonna.
What's the trashiest Ivy League?
I feel like Brown gets a bad reputation, but it's the only one that I have a family connection to, so
Because-
I ride with Brown.
It's because Brown has just a lame name. Brown. I got a Brown. Oh,
Yeah,
cool,
like
it's a color.
if you're gonna name your school after a color, how is Brown the one you
Yeah,
go with?
seriously.
Like call it purple.
I go to purple.
How do you not go to
I
purple?
go to Turquoise University.
They're saying
So-
Brown is. This is per source. It's pretty even with Dartmouth, which was a Halloween costume of mine. Just didn't go over well. Columbia and Penn, and it's slightly ahead of Cornell. Cornell gets the brand recognition because of The Office, but
Sure.
but it wasn't good brand recognition. It was like the biggest dickhead in the show.
Yeah.
You guys watch The Office?
You guys heard,
Sick
you guys
Dude, I'm
heard about
freaking
this?
binging it right now.
Head over to youtube.com/washmedia. Also, washmedia.shop if you want to buy any merch. And then our Patreon schedule tomorrow, we're doing worst of. I'm doing something special this week. I haven't even approved this with the rest of the squad.
You going rogue?
We're voting on tomorrow's stories, and the person who had the worst story, guess what? You're getting free Patreon for the month.
Holy crap.
There's no way to gift Patreon subscriptions unless I'm just dumb. So you'll probably be getting a Venmo.
Wow. So they get $5.
So no, they get their $10. They get their
Okay.
$10.
It's Opto. Okay.
But you can use that $10 either to pay for your Patreon subscription, or you can just go buy like I don't know, maybe some Liquid
Bitcoin.
Death.
We're never going to financially
Buy
recover
some
from
Doge.
this.
It's gonna be tough. And then if you want to send in your story, of course, go to worstof@washmedia.com and send that email, or you can go to washmedia.com and there's a form right on there for you to just fill out. I'll be doing the rundown this afternoon, so just get prepared
Very
for
exciting.
It's also form week.
it. You're big on forms.
Yep.
Your form's been trash lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's true.
That's why we're doing this whole week dedicated to it.
Haven't you been doing pull-ups like that lady online?
Marjorie?
Yeah.
The kipping? Is it a kipping pull-up? The CrossFit pull-up?
Dude, she's just begging to
Those
flip
look-
something.
Aren't those easier than a standard pull?
Those are so stupid. You look like a total jackwagon.
You do.
Dave,
Just
Dave,
trashing
come
your
on.
your
You didn't have to go
shoulders.
that. Come on,
I
Jack
did. I
Wagon,
went there,
dude.
Will.
That's messed up.
You don't think I'm going to go there, but I'm
That's
going
messed
there.
up.
Does it really target the muscles like a regular pull-up does? What's going on there?
It's
That looks like what I'm trying to do
More core?
in order to do like one pull-up.
that's got to be hell on your joints.
Right? Especially, she's,
I will go with the military approach on a pull-up because I feel like they know what they're doing,
yeah.
as it's the only way they can do pull-ups.
Wow. Interesting.
I was trying to think of a hell on your joints, like
Wilmons?
like going to hell and then burning and then like you burn a joint. It just wasn't working.
Like a Lil Nas X video.
So I held back and I didn't make the reference.
Thanks for walking us through your
It's
thought
topical.
process, though.
Yeah. Before we get into it, let's talk about Cuts Clothing real quick. Fellas, the sport of business means demanding excellence from your craft and your wardrobe. We like excellence around here. Well, Dillon kind of,
I don't know what you're doing there, but okay.
you kind of sidestep excellence
Well,
once in a while.
You have your moments, though.
I'm trying my best.
Your fits need to be versatile, blending timeless style and comfort so that you look as good as you feel. And for that, there's Cuts Clothing. They've taken a men's classic staple, the plain tee, and they've refined it, combining premium quality with minimalistic aesthetic. Cuts shirts, polos, hoodies, and crew sweatshirts are made for the man who works hard, plays hard, and never settles for less. All in the sport of business.
Get your drip up,
Get your drip up.
Dave.
Dillon.
Will.
Dude.
Johnny Cash again over here.
Please.
Dude, we get it.
Dude, take your plain tee and make it look Tony Stark. The bleeding edge of fabric technology meets the man confident enough to wear it, and that's at Cuts Clothing. You guys know in 2016, the Cuts founder, Steve Borelli, great name, by the way, set out to create shirts ready for every occasion modern man faces, and he started with the T-shirt.
Dude, as a modern man myself, facing so many different occasions.
Do you know what GQ called this T-shirt after he mastered it?
Let's hear it.
The only shirt worth wearing.
That's high praise.
Is this the
from
only
GQ?
way I dress?
Yeah, Gentleman's Quarterly, which they don't release it quarterly, which has always confused me as to why they keep that. But if they're the ones who they're the fashion guys when it comes to men's fashion.
Oh, that's yeah.
Go get one. You'll never need to take it off, and you certainly won't want to. Or you can try their wrinkle-free Pika polo. You guys know what Pika is?
Oh, yeah.
It's a design that helps you keep fitted. No, it's not like Pikachu.
No, it's nothing like
It's a
that.
proprietary fabric, Dillon.
Oh.
It's a bold new take on a classic design, Dillon.
Okay.
Take your head out.
Jesus.
Cuts is premium with a purchase. Each piece of clothing is designed with custom engineered fabric, expertly graded for the perfect fit, arming you for every challenge and opportunity. It's not just a lifestyle. It's not just clothing. It's office leisure apparel for the sport of business. Get 15% off your first order by going to cutsclothing.com/steam. That's cutsclothing.com/steam for 15% off the only shirt worth wearing.
Can I gas up there wrinkle-free? Because I don't have a lot of time on my hands, and sometimes if I throw something in the dryer, I'll leave it in there, and I'll forget, and I'll go back like 5 hours later, and a lot of the stuff's wrinkled. But no, my Cuts is not.
That's why it's called wrinkle-free, Dave.
It's
It's not called
fantastic.
wrinkle
Okay,
sometimes there.
You think they're lying about the wrinkle-free process?
Fool.
What are
No,
you
I'm
talking
just
about?
giving an anecdote.
Figure it out, dude.
I'm giving a nice anecdote.
Do you guys know what time it is?
Tell us.
I've got 11:04.
Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend.
Time to recap this weekend in fun, Dillon. Dillon, start us off. What did you do this weekend?
Well, thanks for asking. What did I do Friday? What did I do Friday? I had parks.
It's your segment. I don't know.
Yeah, dude. How do you not think of this beforehand? Like, is this the first time you thought about your weekend?
Oh,
Dog?
I had parks. We watched King Kong, the King Kong.
Godzilla.
Godzilla. Thank you.
Jeez.
I'm glad the movie made a really big
struggling.
impression on you.
I was struggling over here. Pretty good movie, man. So here's the thing about that movie, though. Like, they just destroy Tokyo. I mean, just
Hey, spoilers.
like numerous skyscrapers just collapse. I mean, if this was real life, and I know it's not,
Right.
We're talking like severe casualties. Like, people are just laid out in the streets. It would have been terrible.
You get these two together, you throw out the
You
records, man.
They just had-
They
yeah.
hate each other. Or do they?
They have no concern for the infrastructure of the city that they're destroying. They're just like, oh, I'm going to throw you into this skyscraper and just completely destroy it, along with the lives of, 16,000 people that are inside it.
A lot of people displaced by said fight.
Just a real tough scene for Tokyo. I think it's Tokyo. I might be getting that wrong.
Okay.
Hong Kong.
Did you watch the movie or not?
Yeah, I forgot the city. I think it's Tokyo. Anyway, a good movie though. A little surprise at the end. A little surprise.
Don't wag your finger like
Well,
that.
surprise
It's,
at the
it's not
end.
something we're going to
So
do.
check it out.
Oh man, I can't wait to just read about the surprise rather than actually watch the
A
movie.
little surprise, a little twist. They get you there. A little twist at the end. It's kind of fun one. Anyway,
Did
Saturday.
Parks turn 13 over the weekend? Did I miss this? Because I don't think he's allowed to watch this movie.
They said the cuss word hell in the movie, and of course there's some violence, but it's it's just some big monsters just throwing each other around.
Well, Parks knows what hell is. He's been watching that Lil Nas X video where Lil Nas X gives Satan a lap dance all the time. He told me,
Yeah.
he's like, that's a bop.
He just got some red bottoms.
Oh man.
He said life is good.
Anyway, that was my
You
Friday.
can't wear red bottoms with a life is good tee.
Saturday, I'm not gonna lie. Saturday, I was down bad.
I heard you were down bad.
I had an excruciating, pounding headache all day long. I couldn't get rid of it. And I
It's
was
cedar season.
I was just laid out on my couch. Yeah, I don't usually get spring allergies,
Wow, this guy's built different, truly.
but something had me down bad.
Did somebody just
Saturday.
beat the shit out of you or what?
Well, I didn't even drink Friday, so you can't say it was a hangover because it wasn't.
You didn't drink Friday.
I didn't, dude.
NF confession.
I was watching a movie with my son. Like,
you don't drink while you watch movies with your son?
I'll have
It's
a
not what
glass
I
of-
heard.
I'll have a glass of wine sometimes, but I didn't on Friday.
You were smoking cigs inside, though, right?
Yeah,
Watching that movie.
that's true. And then Sunday, of course, was Easter. We had a little Easter egg hunt for the little guy and his cousins. That was a really fun time.
Did you hide the eggs or
He
what?
got a fit off. Of course I did. He got a fit off.
Do you take it too far when you hide the eggs?
No, because I want the homie to clean up. You know,
I took it too far.
you
Yeah.
gotta watch. You
I
gotta
actually
watch.
I got yelled at by the other parents because they were like, dude, Will, they need to find these eggs. And I was like, dude, I'm god tier when it comes to hiding eggs.
Anything over 5 feet is off limits because he's a short little fella.
He's a short king.
He's a short king. And then Sunday evening, I went out on a friend's boat for a minute and did some wake surfing. You guys hear about this wake surfing business?
Yeah, it's
See, the thing is, it's like surfing, but you're on a wake instead of a wave.
Let's talk about this.
Okay.
So you're pretty well versed in wake surfing, right?
Yeah, you could say that. What, bitch? Say it.
I'll say this. I'm going to say this. Midsummer last year, on a nice, beautiful, warm day, I went out and I tried wake surfing for the first time.
Everyone was saying you're trash.
I got up pretty well, and people were like, "Wow, dude, you're so athletic," and I was like, "Yeah, I know." But then the majority of my DMs were people saying, "Why? Hey, man, you're not dropping the rope. Don't post this unless you're dropping the rope." Blah blah blah.
Right.
And then I'm pretty sure that I don't know if we ran the tape back, but I think that if we ran the tape back, there might have been some lingo from you, Dillon Shivery, about how I didn't drop the rope. And so when I was watching the video yesterday, you only posted one, which Dave noted before recording is very noble of you.
We thank you.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to flex too hard.
So the rope stayed in your hand. I have issues with this. One, because you're an anti-rope guy.
That's weird.
Hang on.
And then two, do you know big arms are out, and by holding onto the rope, you're therefore contributing to a major problem that's sweeping America?
Did you? I'm guessing you didn't watch the entirety of that post.
Here's the problem,
because
Dillon.
I clearly threw the rope.
You tossed it in, and then the camera cuts off. Did you not stay up? It's like they were hiding something.
I tossed the rope in, Will.
He did, but it cuts off immediately.
I know.
What are we missing? What are you hiding?
First of all, I'm sorry for the arms not looking perfectly tiny in the video.
They were a little bit pumped.
They're kind of a little too big for my
that was
liking.
my one concern. I'm sorry. But truth be told, and since we're all about transparency here and honesty, I hadn't done this in legit 10 years. My first time getting back out there in about 10 years.
So you were, 31 last time you did it?
Well, I'm 37 now.
Oh yeah, because you're 41.
Do the math.
You did.
So I was very rusty, and I threw the rope in, but I only stayed up without the rope for about 7 to 10 seconds.
Why didn't you have someone throw you an off-brand hard seltzer only for you to just throw it or straight into the water?
Because I didn't want to give the impression that I was enjoying an alternate brand hard seltzer.
You could have just cracked it and poured it in the water next to your wake surfing board.
Well, since I was meeting these people for the first time, the owners and operators of the boat, I thought that'd be rude to just do that.
Are they going to hear this?
Is it kind of messed up?
not.
Would it be
not.
messed up to go on someone's boat and take the drinks that they provided with you and then pour it out as you're wake surfing on their boat?
Truth be told, Bay brought the drinks. I know. I know.
Okay.
Bay brought the drinks.
Red flag much?
I know. We got in a huge knockout, drag out fight. Knockdown, drag out. How's that term go?
Knockout might not be the word that you're looking for.
I didn't strike her. Okay.
Okay.
I was like, what are you doing? Like, this isn't Vizzy.
Well, yeah. I was going to say there's a glaring lack of acerola in that video.
That was the thing about
It left a lot to be desired. I mean, because I expected more from you. You are a self-proclaimed water sports guy. You love the water
I'm not a
sports.
self-proclaimed water sports
Often
guy.
participate in water sports. And I wanted to see at least like a 180. You remember intern Peyton? You guys remember Peyton, right?
Yeah, she did 360.
She does all sorts of cool stuff, and you didn't do anything cool.
So the new friends that I met, which are good friends of Bay, Brittany, Kristen and Chris.
That's unstable.
Very nice couple. They are so good. It made me feel really bad about my abilities. They are so good.
They own a boat.
They do, which they get to do it much more than I do.
We should buy a boat.
I mean, I'm talking like
You know what they say?
They were doing that thing where you turn up real high and then it's just
You've never done that. You've never turned up a day in your life.
You're right, David. You're right. Chris did a 360 at one point. I was like,
in the air or on the water?
on the water. Okay.
Dave's doing 360s in the air,
Did
dude.
he catch air?
He probably got off the water a little bit. Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. Hard to
Yeah,
say.
I don't really do that stuff. I'm more of like the jetpack guy who just kind of hovers around and people watch
I've never
me.
seen you do that.
Very
No,
cool.
you don't hang out with me that much.
Yeah. We texted about it this weekend, and Dave and I were doing it.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. I actually want to hear. I want to hear about Dave's weekend just because I know that Dave went golfing with T-Man.
I'm
The
kind of
weekend sounded great though.
I'm kind of already over Dave's weekend, honestly.
At least I remember mine.
Wow.
Then I closed out with watching The Wire. Let's go.
Okay.
Poor Wallace, man.
Oh Shut up, dude. You know that I haven't seen it, and I'm going to, so stop.
It's 20 years old. Like, I'm sorry.
Anyway, what's up, Will? Yeah, I was back in Dallas for Easter weekend. He is risen, Dillon. The temple is empty.
Yes.
Is that a new one that like people are working in?
The tomb is empty?
The tomb is empty. I haven't seen that on the TL as much as I have in recent
It was
years.
one of the top trending topics yesterday, and that was not something that I would default to whenever Easter rolls around. So I was a little caught off guard as well, Dave.
Oh, my tomb.
Whoever hit
My
me up,
tomb.
somebody
My
said
tomb.
that's not what he said. Whoever hit me up and said that we should do a he is glizzin'.
Okay.
I was like, no, I don't know if we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not do that. Might offend some folks.
And I don't even know the reference. Like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
I was up there Friday, hung out. Saturday morning, though, was for Da Boys. By Da Boys, I mean me and some high school buddies playing at Flounders Country Club, and T-Man joined us. And
T-Man got the nod.
T-Man got the nod.
Interesting that he comes down to Austin and plays golf. Doesn't include you, but you took the high road.
You said it, not me.
You took the high road. You went up to his territory and you invite him.
You said it, not me.
Very big of you, David.
Well, here's the
Proud of you.
deal. Here, T-Man might have been regretting because we get about 7 or 8 holes in, and we go to cross this bridge, a literal bridge to go over a very large creek, and there's some work trucks out, and my buddy's like, all right, I'm just gonna go around them on the bridge, and they like get up and start yelling at us, like, whoa, what? And they're like, bridge is under repair. We're like, okay, well, how do we go? We'd already hit our tee shots. By the way, the only hole we all hit the fairway with our tee shots, so 3 balls in the fairway, and they're like, 12, 13, 14, and 15 are all closed.
Wait, what?
What?
You didn't know this when you, I don't know.
No, when we paid $81 guest fees, no, we did not know this. So someone's to blame. They said, so my buddy calls the pro shop, and he's also a member there. This is Clay's handler, if you remember.
Okay.
And he's kind of bitching him out a little bit. They're like, well, we sent out an email. You must have the wrong email on file. And that didn't make him happy. Didn't want to hear that.
Nah. Sending an email doesn't exactly move the needle. Because if I'm getting an email from like my country club, I'm probably assuming that like it's something I don't really care about.
Our other buddy, who's a member of a different country club in Fort Worth, a very nice one, he he started going off like, why aren't they doing this on Monday when country clubs are closed? So it was just like a lot of like, first world problems going down. But I was not happy to have to skip 4 holes.
No.
It's like, not that I was putting together like a memorable round, but I was having fun with Du Bois, trademark. And they said, we'll find you 4 more holes when you're done with 18, which to their credit, they did. But it was on like a different course, and like it was by the driving range, and the guys were bombing it over the net, and like they were landing in the fairway next to us. It was a whole deal.
Yeah, I'm sure the Grint honors that handicapping system when you guys are trying to enter your scores and stuff.
Exactly. And T-Man, I think he had a good time. It was good to see him. And then,
Did you ride with T-Man?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or any Vizzies ingested?
He was just doing good. Yes, they were.
Yes.
He was doing great, man.
I missed
You love to hear that.
He told me to tell y'all what's up. Asked what your deal is, Dillon.
Yeah, okay.
A couple times, actually.
T-Man, what a guy.
Wanted to know if you're going to bring back the forums.
T-Man's got a strong Twitter game. I'll give it to him.
During Bachelor season.
Yeah, that's where he thrives.
He's good for the large sports event, too. He'll have a
Underscore
fun.
Trevor Hughes underscore.
Look at that. Add him on the gram.
T-Man.
Sorry. Saturday night, you guys know KJ of Too Much Dip fame?
Never
Familiar,
heard of him.
yeah.
Never heard of him.
Went and met him at a little bar restaurant in Duncanville.
The Dunk, they call it.
Yeah, called Mudhook. Shout out Mudhook. And had a drink. Watched the second half of the big game. Did you guys see that shot? That was crazy.
Yeah.
Something cool about that big game is that my internet went out for the second half of that big game.
Check out Too Much Dip if you missed it.
Well, yeah, you should check it out. We'll recap it for you.
Yeah, it was cool. I didn't hear anything.
You didn't miss anything.
I didn't hear that it was like one of the greatest games ever, but
Some people are saying the greatest.
It was pretty
it's
sick.
cool. No, our internet got working with literally 20 seconds left in the second half, so I did get to see 20 seconds and then overtime. So
Sports fans have such short memories. Definitely not the best game of all time.
Thank you. When it was being discussed at
Dude.
Easter brunch, I was sitting here. I was like, "Are we really talking best all time?"
That's ridiculous.
Wait, given the magnitude of the game, though?
a huge game, a very cool, not the best game of all time. Top 20, yeah.
Definitely not top 20. I would say top 5.
The Christian Leitner game.
Yeah,
There are
that's
a lot of
arguable.
examples.
That's a
Better.
great argument.
A lot of examples.
Okay, nobody remembers that game. They
See,
just
if he
remember the
misses
shot.
they go to second overtime. It wasn't like it was.
But he didn't.
He didn't flip the game from a loss to a win. He flipped it from a
Oh,
tie. to
I
a
know
win.
what this
You know
is
I mean?
about. Will, I know what this is about with him. We figured out Dillon really does not like the very good yet somewhat unathletic white dude on the good college basketball team.
Oh, you're talking about Drew Timme?
I am definitely talking about J.J. Pierce's own Drew Timme.
That's not just because he's white.
And
good.
Westlake's own the mayor kid on Baylor. Or on the white dude with the mullet.
He's from Westlake?
Yeah, he's a Westlake
I
kid.
didn't talk shit about that guy. I don't mind that guy.
I think you did privately. You were texting me about
It's his
it.
mustache arms up celebration after like a standard dunk to go up by 2 points. It's like, man, you just
If you could dunk, you would do it too.
I celebrate my victories with the squad, dog.
that guy's a chotch.
Maybe if you got above the rim once, you would do it
I'm not
too.
the only one with this opinion. That guy's a chotch.
You might be the
Oh.
only one.
I'm not.
Anywho, we were in Dallas we did Easter Saturday with my family, and then we did it yesterday with her family. Easter, that is. So,
Very cool.
Very cool.
Will,
I went the fuck off this weekend.
let's freaking go.
I didn't really go the fuck off. I
All right.
had some dinner with the fam on Friday afternoon, or it was essentially Friday afternoon. 5 o'clock dinner reservation on Saturday.
Where?
Or Friday, I mean. I don't even remember the name of this place. Some place.
Last a good impression.
I don't know.
Or left-
Food was good. I'll say this. I had a really good time at the dinner. The only gripe is that there was a seafood tower on the menu and we didn't get it. And it's just kind of like, you know what? Who am I surrounding myself with? Like,
Red flag.
we're just not going to get a seafood tower? So we didn't get a seafood tower.
Next thing you're going to tell me you had an off-brand hard seltzer.
Dude, please. I'm scum, but I'm not that scummy.
I'm embarrassed, okay?
Saturday was an all-time lazy day for me. All-time lazy day. Sally's sister's boyfriend was doing a brisket. He was starting it early. And so I decided that I would
Yes.
attach myself to this brisket, mainly because I wanted to hang out with them, but
Is
also
she
because I was like, you know, I can get some brisket out
Wait,
of this.
is she dating Lincoln Riley?
Maybe.
Okay.
Were you just standing there, arms crossed, kind of watching, like, yeah, man.
I saw the brisket on the actual Traeger once.
What's that temp doing?
We were
Is it
tracking
holding?
temps all day.
It's
all
holding.
day. And I didn't do anything for this brisket though. I just tried to reap the benefits. I will say, for the first time that he has done a brisket, he was
not pleased.
He acknowledged the shortcomings of the brisket, and people understood. Actually, we actually busted into this brisket when I was hanging out with Dillon's girlfriend.
Bay.
I hung out with her for a little bit.
He hung out with Bay.
Yep, met the daughter.
And Bay's daughter.
Yeah, she was she was pretty deep into watching whatever she was watching on television, like Peppa Pig or
Well,
something.
she told me that she didn't want to talk to you before she went over there.
Oh, that's
The daughter, that is. I was like, yeah,
Oh.
I understand. That guy sucks.
okay.
Did you talk to Bay a little bit? You guys mix it up?
Yeah, we mixed it up a little bit. It was mainly
good.
just talking shit about you.
So Bay's going to be the thing. Like, you're really leaning into the
I
Bay.
don't
To
know.
the word bay.
I just
think
want
it's-
to. Are
it's
you just
so-
trying to deflect?
There
from
are
the
better
other?
words.
It's cringe funny to me. I love it.
Man, I don't know if I
You're
love it.
cringe funny.
Yeah, I know.
And then, yeah, obviously Sunday's Easter, so your boy was just hiding eggs left and right, just enjoying himself a
Hold
nice
on.
little brunch
I
spread.
noticed you just completely glossed over the banana pudding.
Yeah, so if you're a patron, patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast, you would know that on Friday's listener voicemail episodes that somebody called in asking that if Dillon could designate which food Dave and I are, that I would be a banana pudding.
Yeah,
And
makes sense.
something that I
Still
really
don't understand
wasn't
that.
expecting was this felt like a targeted attack from Dillon. Because when we went over to go eat said brisket, she seemed to bring over something that was it kind
Oh,
of felt like it was
no.
personal.
This was not a long play. I didn't know she was doing this.
Don't get me wrong. I'm glad that she brought over banana pudding because I've never had banana pudding before, and I will say that it was the best banana pudding I've ever had. It was absolutely delightful, mainly because I've never had any before, but it was also just really good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's your traditional, your grandma's banana pudding, but I really enjoyed it.
So Bay made banana pudding.
But did
They
this
brought
feel?
banana
Does that
pudding.
feel kind of like a targeted attack from Dillon?
Dillon, don't take any offense to this, please, but I don't know if Dillon's capable of planning such a long-term
After
attack.
he got ratioed for so long, now I just feel like you just did this on purpose.
Don't worry about it.
I still don't understand the banana pudding thing.
I don't really either.
Look at him, dude.
Shut up.
Yeah, I am looking at him. I've looked at him probably
Look
5
at him,
days a
dude.
week, and I'm not getting banana pudding.
It's between banana and just plain vanilla.
Dude, shut up.
That's mean.
I hate you.
Okay.
I don't hate you.
That's fair. Look, banana pudding's great. Okay.
I've heard enough of the words banana and pudding.
Hey, question. Can you see the lake from your new spot? Like, do you have a view of the water?
From my apartment?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
Because
I face the road, dog.
Because we
I'm not doing that well in
we
life.
were cruising by your shit. I thought about calling you. Say, hey, go to the window real quick.
I coulda.
That would have been
Oh, when
hilarious
you
if
were
you
at
did
my ass
that.
out.
When you were
You're
in the
so
boat.
I was
crazy.
gonna do double birds with my ass showing like that. Just stick it to you.
Wow, thank you. So now you're not only like trolling me with your banana pudding stuff, but now you're trying to give me the finger while I'm at my domicile.
Yeah.
It's a no-wake zone.
Wonderful. Dave's over here bringing brisket to his friends, and you're trying to moon them while also giving them double birds. Just put that in
I'm
perspective,
a good
Dillon.
friend, man.
Yeah, so then your boy, yeah. On Sunday, it was Easter. Feasted with the fam, and then we got that nursery set up finally.
That's a big day.
Yeah, if you go out to the recycling container at our the dumpster at our office complex right now, you will see a bunch
Oh.
of boxes that all have to do with baby stuff. You have to think that there's not like a
Is
daycare.
there a guy testing for COVID in there too?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say catch Dillon.
it was
in
good to
there.
get the swab. They call him the stump the Schwab.
Really?
Yeah.
That show stunk.
It did,
No,
didn't it?
who cares?
That guy was cheating, I think.
Yeah,
What are you doing? No one knows that much useless crap.
fuck off.
You know what
Him,
else I
not
did
you.
this weekend?
What?
This is kind of a segue into the ad read, but at the same time, I did this. I'm not very good at keeping plants alive. And so I did a bunch of research on my plant in order to make sure that I was keeping this thing fresh. And what I found was that we're actually doing the right thing, but we might be overwatering it. And so now I need to scale back on the watering a little bit.
This is about Bloomscape?
It is about Bloomscape.
Man,
I love my tree, but I'm just not good at taking care of them. But what I found is that I'm too attentive and I need to chill out a little
did
bit.
you see the little card that they put in the package that told you how to take care of your plant?
Dylan, they have an even more robust set of directions online for your specific plants.
Buddy.
It's amazing.
As someone who's not a plant guy, excuse me, because I kill plants. I don't care for them like I need
All
to.
right.
Not intentionally. I don't give it the attention that it usually
Hey,
needs.
it's not like it's your thirst or something. Just
But I'm so happy to be a plant guy now.
Yeah, it feels good.
My plant is dope. I'm taking good care of it. I have to water it like once every 2 weeks. It's sick. Not sick like it's unhealthy. It's sick.
It's dope.
dude, I got the ZZ plant,
Really.
and let me just say, it is strong. It's has like the tiny little leaves,
What's
and
the
then
top like?
and 2 days later, it just explodes.
ZZ Top. You see? A lot of people are saying my plant is a lot cooler than your plant. I'm not one of them. People are just saying that.
Nobody cares. I've never
Dave,
seen.
you
No one's
got-
gonna see your plant anyway.
For some reason, I thought you got the money tree, and then I thought Dylan tried to order the funny tree, but they said, no, sorry, that's not available for people in your area.
Ooh,
Got him!
You aren't
Oh,
funny.
man, that's
After
tough.
being stuck indoors all winter, I think we're ready to say good riddance. But as excited as I am to get outside, I have not been looking forward to getting the plants in shape. That's for sure. And if you have a green thumb, that's great. Some of us need a hand, and as I've said numerous times throughout this, that's your boy.
It adds so much to your home.
The little-
It's crazy.
That's why I love Bloomscape.
The little card that tells you how to take care of it, I have it on my fridge with a magnet.
Yeah, you need it.
I do.
Yeah. You don't know shit about plants.
Right.
Bloomscape delivers healthy plants right to your door, plus all the grow-how you need in order to help them thrive so you can find the perfect plant for your space, whether you got tons of light or hardly any. And thousands of people have already upgraded their spaces with beautiful indoor plants from Bloomscape, and now Bloomscape is taking it outside with their new outdoor blooms kit. Can you believe that?
No, I
They have
cannot.
my attention.
It's truly incredible. And I will say, there might be people out there that are like, yeah, you order a plant online. How does that work? These things come in a box, properly padded, no spillage on the dirt front.
No.
No
No.
spillage.
They know how to pack a plant.
It's
I'll tell you.
incredible.
I've seen how those packages get tossed around in the delivery vehicles. I fully expected there to be some spillage, and there was none.
None. They've got young plants, accessories, tools, supplies, everything you need to get your patio or porch springtime ready. They even had patented shipping technology that we just mentioned for the people that it delivers happy, healthy plants of all sizes across the U.S. I bought one of the largest plants they had to offer because I was trying to test them. I was like, you know what, Bloomscape, I trust you, but I want to see it. I want to see it in action. And I will say, this thing arrived flawless. Flawless. Their bloom kits are completely customizable, mix and match sizes and colors, and since no two plants are alike, they make it easy to filter plants by how much light or attention they'll need. They come with a mix of annual plants suited for your environment with complementary colors and needs, so everything grows in harmony. And the Grow How team is always available to answer any of your plant care questions, of which I've had many, but they're helping me hone it in. Get 15% off your plant orders with $100 promo codes, or of orders of $100, sorry, with promo code STEAM at bloomscape.com. That's 15% off plant orders of $100 or more at bloomscape.com. Promo code STEAM.
It's a good sponsor.
It's a great sponsor. I was so happy to see them.
You know what I didn't do? New sponsor alert.
Are they? They're not.
We've done that
they're not
before.
Have we?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks though.
Maybe your mic was down last time. You just didn't realize it.
Is it up now?
Yeah. Unfortunately, people said that was the best 2 minutes we've ever done.
Yeah.
I think you're the only one who said that, actually.
No, I
People,
saw
no, people are doing it.
a couple
really?
people were tweeting it. Private though,
Some
you
good
couldn't see
jokes
it.
in there.
Yeah.
So brisket was trending last night on the timeline.
Big weekend for meat.
Big meat weekend.
I mean, I got my first brisket off,
You did.
and by me, I mean my buddy Ryan.
Were you did you have the spray bottle and you're like, hey, you want me to go moisturize
Go
it?
hit that.
Go spray it? And he's like, no, I'm good, dude.
I could not have done less helping. I put on boots and I walked out there. I said, no, it looks good.
Did the boots have fur?
They did not. They didn't have red bottoms either.
Okay.
No, these are like
Red wings.
Alaskan fishing
You
boots.
put on your smoking boots.
Yeah.
Okay. Alaskan fishing boots? Okay.
Kind of warm.
So who's this guy that posted his brisket last night? He's got 2 first names. What's the problem there?
Oh.
It's Dillon's boy, Lincoln Riley.
Actually, he has one first name, one last name. They're just reversed.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Riley Lincoln.
This makes more sense.
Lincoln
right?
Riley.
Yeah, he's the head coach of the Oklahoma Sooners football team.
I'm more of a Lincoln build guy.
He's a fantastic football coach, actually.
That's good.
Even I can admit it.
Did you hear what I said though?
No, Lincoln build. Yeah.
Does he have a winning record against Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Historically, though, Texas is winning that
It's
series.
definitely a good fun fact.
Yeah.
I'm sure that makes all Texas fans feel a lot better about the state of the program.
No, it's a trash program currently, but we'll see what Sark does. Okay.
You know, sometimes you can find some good things in trash, like a COVID test.
2 new coaches in Austin. You guys hear about this Chris Beard thing?
Okay. I'm tired of hearing
No,
about
I
Chris
missed.
fucking
No, I
Beard.
didn't see anything on Twitter about it. Everyone's handling it very well.
Check out Too Much Dip. Let's have Gark call in.
No, I don't think we could play it.
Dave, you had a tweet last night. Do you mind if I read this tweet? It said,
Yeah.
Don't ever post a photo of your brisket. Don't even send it to the group text. Not worth it.
It's definitely not. No good comes of it.
No.
No, see, I have major issues with this mentality.
Because it's not grind boy shit.
Dude, how are you not just going to be you got to post your briskets to the boys so that you can either flex or get help. There's people out there that
Dude,
want to help, Dave.
The boys don't want to
Because
help.
the boys aren't going to help.
No,
They're going to roast
Dude,
you
come
off.
on.
They're going to roast you off the face of the planet.
Shut up.
See,
Dude.
Did he? Here's a question everyone's asking. Did he put the wrong pellets into the smoker?
he put some chips into his Traeger.
What's he thinking?
No one does that.
What an idiot!
What an idiot.
I'm not I think I will say this. Did I put the brisket that I didn't actually help with on the timeline on
You did.
Saturday?
You
No,
did.
because I didn't help with it and it wasn't my brisket. I wasn't hanging my hat on
Where
it.
did I see it then? Oh, probably one of the
There-
5 other people I followed that were there.
Yeah.
Including Bay.
Oh, yeah, Bay was there. She tried the brisket.
She brought the banana pudding.
She tried the brisket.
But
What'd
when
she say?
When it comes, her banana pudding was fucking good. Unfortunately,
You're just trying to get on her good side now.
I told her straight up. I was like, I've never had this before, but it's really fucking good.
I told her you never had it. Yeah.
I've never shied away from putting my meat picks on the TL.
Gross, dude.
Every Sunday night, I take to the TL with some food picks. Sometimes I make that food, sometimes I don't.
We
But
put one up on Meat Smokers Only one time.
It did
very
numbies.
well.
It did
was
numbies.
It was a good looking. I don't
What was
remember
it,
what
duck?
it was.
I don't know.
No, it was beef.
It was steak, dude. Come on.
Oh, look at you.
You know I got my strip game on lock.
Yeah,
That's true, I
Dillon. How
know
did you not know that
I
about
did know
him?
that. I did.
People say that I'm the apartment grilling steak champion of the world.
Really?
Ooh, Micah puts out some stuff too. Micah's good on the grill.
Oh, I know that.
And I'm saying that as if I'm surprised, but I guess I kind of am.
Micah kind of takes the entire grill over, though. Like, if you're trying to grill something with Micah, he's grilling it for you, even if you're, like, adamant that you don't want him to.
You ever see this guy make an old fashioned?
Action.
Happy holidays.
Dude, I don't think we should be shaming our kings for putting meat picks on the TL.
But you just got to be prepared. You're going to get roasted.
Here's the thing. He had his feet into two things that are the most just violent Twitter fan bases: college football and meat.
And the meats.
He is both. He checks both of those boxes. No good was going to come of that.
The Texas Hardos, it's a brisket state, they just swarmed. It was a feeding frenzy.
A meeting frenzy.
A meeting frenzy, because any chance to rip on the OU head coach, they're going to jump on it.
But what I don't like about this is that, should he have maybe acknowledged the fact that it's a bit dry? Maybe, but he's not going to do that.
He doubled down.
Maybe he didn't realize it.
The amount of meat hardos just taking this opportunity in his mentions to just start posting their own meat on the thing. It's like, okay, you guys just want to show how good you are making brisket.
And some of the pics I saw in response they didn't look awesome.
No, I'm looking at some of these right now, and some of these briskets look like trash.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to say that.
And to be fair, it's not an easy thing to make. It's not.
So I don't know if I'm going to have time this week, given that it's form week, podcast week, masters week. But I would like to do a brisket this week.
Dave. Okay.
This weekend, most likely.
Are you going to take pictures of it?
Well, you've seen my stance. Will read my tweet at DCarterRuff on Twitter and Snap, at DCRuff on Instagram. Maybe, if that's where you can find, if I so choose. Basically, it's my choice, Dylan. I'm not going to let you bully me into posting meat pics.
That's fair. I'm not.
We've gone down that road before. Ended poorly for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
We never got paid.
What?
Anyway, I want. What are you doing this weekend? We can save it for Wednesday, but I want some. I don't want to do a brisket by myself. I need somebody there. I need a Will there to just kind of be like,
what about me, man?
You too,
you
but
want someone to
a
take,
Will,
you
not
want
Will.
someone to take the fall with you in case
He's
this
never made a
brisket does not
brisket.
go down well.
No, but he's seen someone
I
make a
made one this
brisket.
Saturday. Dude, I was a silent observer this Saturday. I'm just taking in the information and compartmentalizing it and making sure that I know what to do.
He can tell me what not to do.
I will say this, even though our brisket was a little dry this weekend, which we all acknowledged, it was still an enjoyable brisket. I still enjoyed eating it. It was well seasoned. I was happy eating it.
Did you toss some sauce on it?
We didn't do any sauce.
Okay.
I didn't want to get lost.
Yeah, fair.
It's hard.
We've been there.
It's hard. You just never know.
It's hard.
If
You just have nothing to gain by posting it.
if Sark posts this, is he getting roasted on the same level that Lincoln Riley did?
No, because
If it's a dope brisket,
yeah, he is actually.
no one
right.
remembers it. Like, oh, okay, yeah, you did a good
Cool,
job.
man.
But if it's bad, you're just gonna get skewered.
Are there OU people riding for this brisket?
Probably.
I've had barbecue in Oklahoma.
football.
Why do
fans
they
are
do
the
everything
worst.
all wrong up there? Everything they smoke is just wrong.
Joints
Yeah.
and briskets.
All wrong. Doesn't good old JR have a barbecue joint? Jim Ross?
Oh, JR.
My God, he's overcooked
As God is my witness.
It has been oversmoked. The temperature is not holding. As God is my witness. He is risen. I mixed Easter shout out in there too.
Shouts to Easter.
Yeah, that's good.
I want every meat pick either. If not on, it doesn't need to be on Twitter because I understand that comes with a lot of outsiders and meat experts. But I think every piece of meat that the squad has in their arsenal, I want that in the group text every single time because I'm interested. I need to expand my horizons. I will say that after this weekend, I've never been more in on getting a Traeger when appropriate in my life.
He did respond to a tweet. I don't know if you saw this. Someone said, "Does that look super dry? Or is it just me? LOL." And he responded, quote tweeted, "Haha, ask Benny Wiley, who is, I believe, their strength and conditioning coach, if it was legit. ...
That's
Oh,
not
is
the
he
guy to ask.
Is he trying to shift the blame that he didn't actually do this?
No, he was just saying this guy tried it. Ask him what he thinks.
Don't drag
And
him
what did
down
he
with
say?
you.
I don't know if Benny responded.
He did the
Do you think the strength and conditioning coach
Conceited
just
gif.
stood there like me?
Here's the thing. A strength and conditioning coach has never seen a slab of meat he didn't like.
He did respond.
True.
They will eat all the meat. Doesn't matter how overcooked it is.
He said, "Unbelievable. ... Brisket tacos on point."
Oh, you mean the ones that you cover
no.
with salsa and
Yeah.
everything
No,
else?
They
Sorry.
doused it. They put Sweet Baby Ray's on that. You
I'm
know
sorry.
they did.
If you're putting the brisket directly into a taco, The brisket ain't that
It's a
good.
different ball game.
Ain't that
It's like,
good.
how can we make this taste better? Let's dress it up.
Let's put a tortilla around it.
Little brisket wrap.
He used to be the strength coach for Texas.
Oh, house divided.
Oh, he's a know you guy now. So
What was he gonna do?
Who
Like,
was-
what was he gonna throw his boss under the bus? Like, yeah,
Oh,
brisket.
yeah,
Actually, it
trash.
was fucking terrible, man.
Wasn't there some guy on the timeline lately who said that if you're talking brisket, you're not talking barbecue?
Did someone say that?
Someone said that recently.
That was in No Laying Up Austin thread. Somebody said brisket. Someone was like, I will die on this hill. Brisket is not barbecue.
Okay.
I did not follow.
I mean, if people want to talk shit about turkey or something, like I'd get it, but like at the same time, like I still enjoy
It's-
the turkey.
It's something about like, I don't know, Vietnam, and like how they used to. The only true barbecue is swine, is pig because of Vietnam, and that's what this. I don't know, man. I'm trying to argue for, and I don't even know. I tuned out.
Clones.
I can just sigh. I don't know how to respond to that. It's well, whatever.
How many patrons for you to post a pic of your meat to the timeline? A steak, maybe.
5,000.
Tube steak.
Ooh, I'm gonna do a little tube steak.
Little tubby?
Or pork loin.
Pork loin. That's a boring one.
It is. But how many patrons? Again, I ask.
5,000, David. We got action.
Action.
Hey, we just had a big mention on the TL.
Really?
This is breaking news. The lead singer of Eve 6.
No.
What?
No, I'm getting excited.
The lead singer of Eve 6 has responded to someone's tweet asking if he listens to Circling Back, and he said, no, I guess I should. Did we just gain a patron?
Wow.
Patreon.com/circlingback.
Man, I don't want him to. I don't want to, because I fear the smoke from the Eve 6.
Me too. He's too
singer.
unhinged, man. I love it, but like,
No, I
I'm
mean, he's the
scared of
best
him.
follow on Twitter. Dillon, you wouldn't get it. You were in another galaxy when they were dropping
Far,
some
far away.
fire. Yeah.
You were probably lost in the sauce. Your sweet baby Rays.
Yeah, I'll listen to that.
You never found nothing but faith in nothing.
Didn't they used to call you the KC Masterpiece?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Oh, they sing that song too?
I mean, yeah, probably they didn't botch the lyrics like I just did.
Beautiful Oblivion, that one?
Rendezvous and I'm through with you.
Yeah. Okay, I know that song.
Is that you and
Bae's
Bae's song?
Brisket in a Traeger. Watch it smoke.
That's not Band.
Want to put my son's breakfast in a blender, watch him gain some weight and get really big and handsome.
You can't call your 8-month-old handsome.
He
That's
did,
just
not
weird.
me.
That's just weird.
I've never seen the kid. He could be ugly as fuck for all I know. Did he post a pic of the 8-month-old?
He did, but he.
You can't call it in the same breath of not being able to call an 8-month-old handsome. You can't call him ugly as fuck either.
Don't post your baby on the TL.
Yeah, you got to be careful with your ugly
Briskets
babies
and
on the TL.
babies. Keep them out. Don't, yeah.
Can we do a new sponsor alert, Dylan?
New sponsor alert.
I think I can say something that we all agree with.
What's that?
Balls are great, but they
love-
have their own set of issues, of
I
which
sure
I
do
have
love
many.
mine.
It's no secret that groin, crotch, and balls are prone to sweat, odor, and some real unlucky ones, irritation, itch, and chafing. You know we're all swamp boys on this podcast. I mean, Dillon claims he's not. I don't believe him at all.
Irritation.
Not much of a
Balls
swamp boy.
chafing.
I'm a big swamp boy. I live in the swamp.
Yeah, we know that about you. You live in the swamp.
I live in the
I'm
swamp.
going to drain the swamp from you.
This past weekend's weather, outside of the gloominess that came along with Saturday, outside of that, like the temps, they've just been prime. Great golf weather. And I'm absolutely dreading this week where I think there's a 95 in the forecast.
Swamp
Dude, I'm
season
not
is-
ready.
Swamp season is upon us.
Dude, it's in full effect. It's approaching, and we need to get prepared to eliminate swamp ass that can cause less than ideal situations down low. I've tried a million different things in my life trying to remedy this. Like, it's been something that's plagued me ever since playing pickup basketball in middle school, and I got swamp ass for the first time. My buddy called me Swamp Thang for a month.
That's not cool.
No, it was a tough month.
The stigma of swamp ass is just, it's terrible.
Dude, I'd be walking down the halls at school, and people, Swamp Thang! And I was like, dude, what's your problem?
Yeah, it's not cool.
But guess
man.
what? Ballsy, our new sponsor,
Ballsy got us, man.
dude, they've got Ball Guard. It's a revolution in testicle deodorant technology. Ball Guard replaces the messy talc aluminum filled powders that create a chemical cake batter on your crotch. Ball Guard is a ball deodorant that goes on as soothing as lotion and quickly dries as a soft, silky powder to eliminate sweat, itch, and odor. Your balls will be sweat-free and smooth, baby.
Let's go.
So I had the pleasure of using this weekend.
Really?
Yeah, I did. Played golf. Knew it was going to warm up into the mid to upper 70s, but it was a little humid. Had the wind out of the south off the Gulf. And I was a little bit worried about swamp ass. I was. So I pulled out the Ballsy. They sent us a nice care kit. I put some in my DOP kit before I came up to Dallas. And let me tell you, these balls were very fresh, Dillon.
The balls wasn't hot.
My balls was not hot.
Right.
These balls would have made you proud.
I wish I could have seen them, man.
You should have seen them. You should have smelled them.
I would love to next time. What?
They're allowing us to go crazy with this ad copy, but would you guys mind if I just read one line from the copy?
Yeah, I really just said I wanted to smell.
Oh, I know
Dad's
which one you're
balls.
going to read.
This is a line. It just says, Nads, Nards, Jiggly Bits, Family Jewels, Dandy Danglers, Hangy Downs, Balls.
Hangy downs. Can I read an ad or a line from the ad?
You can.
Say goodbye to the crotchness monster
That's good.
and stay dry behind that fly.
That's good. That's good.
I wish I could say we wrote these, but this is their this is fantastic.
I'm jealous. Like, yeah, if I could write this good a copy, I wouldn't be doing this podcast.
They need to do a They need to do a podcast.
What's up with this nut rub, man? That sounds tight.
The
too.
Nut Rub? Dude, it's a
Yeah.
beeswax-based solid cologne, and it's portable. It's ready for action on any and all parts of your body. It's a ball cologne that's made with beeswax, coconut oil, and free ball-burning alcohol. Ball-burning
I'm
alcohol.
gonna hit the boys with a little nut rub.
Do I
Dylan,
have to?
Let me tell you this. It smells so good that people won't mind their beeswax because they're going to be asking about your good-smelling ball sack.
wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Say goodbye to the groin goblin.
They also have ball wash.
Bye, bitch.
They have a ball wash, and I'm not talking about the thing at the golf course that you go up and down with, Dylan.
What if you...
Dave, whatever your name is.
That's Dave over
I'm
there.
Dave. You fucking know me.
Dude, the ball wash, you can treat your family jewels like royalty with a high-quality ball or high-quality wash packed with essential oils and plant extracts. God. You have to do it.
Dude, balls are so in 2021. I've always said that.
Dude, it's time to upgrade your balls with ball wash. Just everything ball-related. Ball guard, ball wash, everything.
I've said that ball is life on more than one occasion.
You have,
And
yeah.
I think I'm going to upgrade that balls is life.
Dude, when I'm sweating, ball is life because it's all I can think about. I'm like, oh man,
Dude.
if I have to go up and get a beer over here at like the bar and people look at me like and they see this giant ass
Yep.
sweat, it's gonna be ugly.
Dude, car girl pulls up and you untuck your shirt.
Yeah,
like,
it's like, what up? What
Please
it
be
do?
long
Oh,
enough.
man.
Please be long enough.
I don't want to look like a loser.
Dude, the hot vinyl of a golf cart in the summer, and like you sit down on it, and you're like, oh no, it's just boiling.
What have I done? Get 20% off your order with Washed20 at checkout at ballsybrand.com. Again, that's Washed20 at checkout at ballsybrand.com. Can we talk about this Australian dude who got beat up by an octopus?
How does that happen?
Have you guys ever gotten beaten up by an animal?
Ooh.
Well, a man has been whipped by what he described as, quote, the angriest octopus while swimming on holiday at a Western Australia beach.
Dude, imagine you taking like eight hands, you know? It doesn't have
Tentacles.
hands, but like
It's a tentacle.
hard enough fight, keeping two away.
It's like
How
fighting
do you block eight
Goro.
punches?
I can catch two hands, but like catching 8? That's like 4 people.
It's crazy, dude.
There's probably an anime movie. Randy probably watched it, where there's a guy fighting like an octopus human hybrid.
And then it turns from
Turns
fighting.
what?
Well, the guy posted a video and it just shows this octopus kind of lunging and throwing its legs,
This is a large octopus.
which to me would be a signal that maybe I don't go in the water because this octopus is clearly not happy with what I'm doing.
One
know-
of the creepier animals.
But
they're very smart.
But then they said the creature came after him again later and struck him on the arm before whipping his neck and upper back. The tentacles left stinging red welts on his skin, which Mr. Carlson said only eased after he poured a cola over them.
Yeah, I saw that.
He hit the cola.
The cola button.
It says tentacles left stinging with red. Oh no, I just read that part. Shouts to me. Yeah, he said that he knew anything acidic might help. Did you guys knew that acid works with?
A lot of people say pee-pee, or is that just for jellyfish?
I think that's just for jellyfish.
Let's find out, bitch. I don't know what that
Okay.
means. Man, why is Australia just like wild?
You know,
over
I have
there,
a
man.
rule. I don't get into the water in Australia.
Really?
I don't even get into pools.
Do
I
you-
just don't
do you
trust it.
shower over there?
I do shower, but it's a washcloth shower,
Okay.
much like during the Great Freeze in Austin, 2021.
I don't like it when you bring up your washcloth shower about
very
during
gross.
the Great Freeze because it just makes me sad.
Well, it made me sad. You should have been
Like,
there.
were you crying in the shower when this happened?
I needed ballsy in a bad way for the freeze because we didn't have water.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
This octopus is fairly terrifying. Like,
If I see an octopus, which sometimes is hard to see because sometimes they blend in so well, but if I see one, I'm usually not swimming towards it. Those things are smart. They have emotions.
they're very intelligent creatures.
I don't want to mess with it. I don't understand how this guy had it lunge at him once and then he decided, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna get back in the water. Like he was asking for the smoke.
I've sung enough sea shanties to know that you should not mess with the octopus.
Did the Wellerman ever come?
No, they did, but you had to pay extra to see it.
That makes sense. Onlyfans.com/Wellerman.
They're doing well, man. They just turned 18. Already millionaires.
That's really cool for them.
I'm lost
Okay.
in the sauce, but also just in the conversation.
Okay. Also, like growing up playing, I guess they were squids in Mario, but like the underwater Mario levels that were very difficult. The squid, if it touched you, you'd die.
Dude, what's up with the giant squids, man?
I don't know. They freak me out.
Why they got to be so big? Freaks me out, man.
I met some dudes who knew you in high school. They said you were a squid in high school.
Yeah, they said you were a giant squid.
No one ever described me that
That's
way.
what they said though.
No.
I talked to some of your boys.
Really? Who? Name them.
Martin, Blake,
You go to Martin?
Martin.
Nah.
James.
Uh-uh.
What are some other names?
Mark.
Mark.
Didn't go to school to anybody by that.
No
by those
Mark?
names. No Mark.
You weren't chill with Mark over
And there was probably a Mark in my graduating class.
Had to
but
have been a Mark.
I didn't chill with him. He was not one of the cool guys.
Squid was. I feel like squid's regional.
That's Northeast.
Yeah, but I like it.
Brett says squid.
I was never called a squid, surprisingly, but if I had gone to school in the Northeast, I would have been a squid.
Yeah. You got squid vibes for sure.
Okay.
The guy said he was about to take a dip near the resort where he and his family were staying in, and this is a wild name for a place. The place is literally called Geography Bay.
BAE?
Yeah, Dillon. BAE.
We get it, dude. You have a girlfriend.
He said when he thought was it the tail of a stingray striking a seagull. And he discovered that it was an octopus only when he walked closer with his 2-year-old daughter and was filming a video of it when it suddenly struck in their direction. Now, I know I'm not a parent yet. I'm a parent in waiting.
Soon to be.
Let me be the first to congratulate you.
But if I see what I think is a squid attacking a seagull, I'm
No.
probably not going to bring my 2-year-old over there to check out the scene.
I'm diving in because I really have enjoyed a lot of Jason Segel movies.
Okay.
And I'm going to help the guy if he needs help.
Is he even cool anymore? Do people even watch this shit?
I don't know.
Is he the guy who pulled his wiener out in that one movie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which movie?
Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
This guy's an
Oh,
idiot.
yeah.
He even said the octopus lashed out at us, which was a real shock. It's like, well, was it? It literally was trying to kill a seagull 2 seconds earlier, and then you decided to go up and like check out the scene.
Hey, what's going on here?
He said later when he went in the water alone, the octopus found him again and struck him. And he said, quote, "My goggles became fogged. The water was suddenly murky, and I remember being shocked and confused."
Did you just do Mr. Belding?
I did.
Okay.
Thank you. That was pretty good.
How'd you even know that?
I watched that
Hey,
show.
what is going on here?
I watched that show, dog.
You and your tentacles.
Did you see the new one?
It was really good, I heard.
No.
Man, I hit Dave
Stream
up
room.
before the new Saved by the Bell came out. I hit Dave up and I said, "Hey, like Dylan's probably not going to want to watch this, but like if you want to do a recap pod for Patreon or something, it might be pretty funny just to do like a one-off episode."
This is all true.
Then I watched 15 minutes of the first episode and I thought to myself, "Man, I don't see a world where I keep doing this."
Yeah, Will like text me. He's like, dude, I regret to inform you, this is bad. This is not good. Don't waste your time.
Sorry to all the patrons out there who are just absolutely thirsty as fuck for our Saved by the Bell remake.
We've been trying to get him to
Episode.
remake, do like a Rod Belding remake spinoff, where it's just him.
He's on OnlyFans for sure.
It's just him DMing.
Just Rod DMing a bunch of
Dude.
a bunch of flight attendants.
Rob, you're like 65 now. You gotta chill.
Dude, Rod was horny.
Rod was like laying on the desk, like, dude, chill.
You can't get a bunch of kids all hyped up for a white water rafting trip and then just dip out with a flight attendant. That's not how it works.
No.
All-time scumbag move. Zach was like, "Dude, I get it."
Yeah, Zach understood.
Yeah, Zach will do anything for it.
Does the octopus not have the ink or the ink-like substance that it sprays? Is that what was causing this guy's glasses to fog up?
No, I
or
think
whatever?
this guy was just
goggles.
I think this guy was trying to. He was asking for this. He was trying to go viral for it. I think he knew he wouldn't get killed by the octopus, but he knew that if he got a good like whip on the neck, that it might be able to go viral and get. This guy's probably. He probably found some fucking shrimp tails in his Cheerios later that day too.
Did they fight in the octagon?
I'm honestly surprised.
Dude, come on, that's good. That was good, dude.
Dude, you got the Seinfeld
Is
music.
it an octopus?
No,
an
I was
octagon.
no, that was good.
Eight?
I'm really surprised that like this dude got the worst end of it because like by all accounts this thing was a total puss. So,
Come on, dude. Dude, the octagon. Come on.
I mean yours was probably better.
Yeah, I think so.
I think yours deserve more respect than Dillon is giving it, but Dillon also was just too busy gassing up his own joke.
I set the table for him though. I put it on a tee. I lobbed it up, and he just had to throw it down.
Yeah, we
But it was a great
understand.
lob.
So is this guy okay?
Yeah,
fine,
the guy's
dude.
totally
He's
fine.
fine.
Like him saying that he got beat up by this thing. It's like, dude,
He took a two-piece.
an octopus
That's it.
like slapped you across the head because you were in his space. Like,
Yeah.
just deal with it,
He
dog.
caught
warning
those
shot.
hands like not Bruce Campbell.
Yeah.
Not Bruce Campbell.
And I don't even know who that is, but yes.
You didn't know who Bruce Campbell was?
No.
He freaking
Say it.
dummy. I don't know what. Dude, there's saltwater crocs in Australia. Don't get in the water.
If I've learned anything about Australia, it's that if there's an animal there, you don't fuck with it. Remember, like the whole reason we tried to adopt a kangaroo on Touching Base was because of that kangaroo that was just bowing up against people. We've
Yeah.
seen him on the golf course just taking guys out.
Just couldn't stop throwing hands, man.
I don't fuck with kangaroos unless we had one.
Who wins, a kangaroo or an octopus?
A kangaroo, dog.
Should I reach out to someone at Grand X and see like if I can get my emails forwarded from my old email just in case they're trying? Like, do you think the guy at the
reached out to
kangaroo
you.
farm? He's like, dude, can you please get back to me? We've had this kangaroo on hold for you for months.
I wonder how many emails I missed from the old Grand X account.
Well, what's cool is that if you used your email as a login for something and you don't remember your login, then you have no way of retrieving that, which means that you're just done with that service.
Man.
Yeah, my Nordstrom card is linked to my Grand X
Man.
email, and every time I ask them to change it, they fail.
Man, my email was shut down before I even hit the parking lot on my way out of the building. They were like, "You're done."
They did it the night before.
Yeah.
So now every time I buy something at Nord's, they're like, "Is this email still correct?" And I just go, "Yeah, I don't want to argue about it, or just I don't even want. It's fine. Just send it to it. I don't care.
Damn, dude. That's
I know,
bad
dude.
shit.
Wow, dude,
life's
you're down
hard.
bad. I'm sorry.
Life's hard."
Do you guys want some Will's breaking news?
Mm-hmm. I already clicked on both these links.
No, you didn't, dude.
What are
Just
you
kidding.
doing?
I'm kidding. Shut up.
You do like to ruin my breaking news. Brent's like out on breaking news lately. I think he's just like out there playing Call of Duty with KJ.
Is
right
he too
now or
good
something.
for breaking news?
I think he might be.
Let's talk babies, man. What's up
Okay,
with
we got
babies?
Russian dudes. You guys want Russian dudes? Bieber or babies?
I want to find out what's new in babies.
Well, yeah.
Is this the handsome baby?
You probably think it's a beautiful baby.
I wish, yeah.
A UK woman gave birth to super twins conceived 3 weeks apart.
What makes them super?
They're very handsome. Going back to that one.
Dude, she had 2 babies at the same time that were conceived 3 weeks apart.
Surely she wasn't in labor for 3 weeks straight, right?
Yeah, no.
No, Dylan.
Do you know how
Do
to?
you know what conception is?
conceived.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking birthed.
No, she didn't go through a 3-week
my bad.
labor.
I
Yes.
wasn't listening at all.
You were looking right at him.
Okay, they already have. Okay, I think this was
Wow.
cool to me until I saw that now there's already an Instagram account set up for these 2 little things.
She's gonna have a reality show. She's gonna be the new Octo mom. Speaking of Octos,
So they're not twins then, right? Because they
No, they're
didn't
super
share,
twins.
yeah,
but they
made
didn't
that
share
clear.
I don't know the terminology here, but
It says Roberts had become pregnant with the twins. So I can't read today. Through a phenomenon known as superfetation. It occurs when an egg is released from a woman's ovary after she's already pregnant and implants alongside the first embryo. Superfetation. Did I already say that word, or is that a different word?
You did. I think it's the same word.
It pronounces what are called super twins. It's very rare, and there are only a few documented cases in the world.
Those twins are definitely built different.
It makes me happy knowing that, like, these weren't born 3 weeks apart. Like, she didn't have one kid and then have the other one, because I think that would be very difficult to do. I don't know. Maybe we have some people in STEM that can explain why that wouldn't be possible.
Whoa. Was this natural or stem cell therapy?
Hard to say.
are they genetically identical like twins are?
No. I don't think so.
Okay.
No, because the zygote.
Right. I see about the zygote.
And then there's Zyguy.
Right.
Remember Zyguy?
Yeah, I do. He follows me on Twitter.
Me too.
You want
Yeah, so one of them was 3 weeks premature.
No.
Is that right?
Oh, I guess you could say that.
Full gestation period.
You know, I technically, I think you might be right there, Dave.
Dang, this is weird, man.
Yeah, so the egg, so you had double fertilization.
Fertilization.
Nope, doesn't work.
A lot of breeding.
Syllables are off.
Yeah, the syllables are definitely off.
Yeah.
but
I
you
tried.
tried.
I tried.
That's what really matters.
Yeah.
Did you hear about this Russian dude named Vladimir Putin? He was voted the sexiest man in Russia. How does that make you feel, David?
Isn't it like the 20th year in a row or something?
Probably. It's like how Kim Jong-un, or Kim Jong-il, he
Man of the
he
year.
shot a 38 on an 18-hole course.
What if we?
He had 7 holes in ones.
Yeah.
Okay, what publication? He's a handsome man by every metric.
Do you think so?
Everyone
Do you think
says
do you
that.
Think, you think that he should be the handsomest man in the world?
There are a lot of hot Russian dudes, though. You ever seen John Wick?
Is he Russian?
No, but I think he's fighting the Russian mob.
Remember the bullshit when Blake Shelton won like sexiest man of the year, whatever it was, for some publication? No fucking way.
People? Ever heard of it?
More like sexiest
That guy's a
fuckface of the
6.5.
year.
Get out of here.
I don't know. That was really aggressive.
Sorry, Dylan, I don't rate my kings.
That guy's a 6.5.
No, he's like 6'3". He's tall.
He's a big boy.
Doesn't make him hotter.
The inseam on his jeans, which are like probably way too long anyway, is like 38 inches because he's already got like the 34-inch inseam, and
Oh,
then
he's-
and then he just lets those things drag on the ground behind his cowboy
Oh, I
boots.
thought you were say he's high cut.
Is he high cut?
We gotta ask Klein.
Dude, he's country from his cowboy boots to his down-home roots.
I mean, a decent looking man, sure, but sexiest.
Can we
man
talk about
alive.
the Russian dude?
Get out of here.
Vladimir Putin, more than a dude. What if we started doing that and it was like, Joe Biden, sexiest man in the United States?
Yeah, like this is so stupid. You tell me there aren't hotter dudes in Russia?
No, there
Come
probably are.
on. Right.
I don't know. You seen the shirtless horse pic of him? Like he's built different.
He's come on.
Maybe he's been slimming down his arms lately.
I think he's a judo black belt. If they even do belts in judo, they probably do. I don't know.
Don't appropriate judo culture, dude.
He does judo. He'll hip toss you.
Judo chop.
That offends me. As someone who watches MMA.
Sorry that I offended you.
Name a hotter Russian dude, just off the top of your head.
I don't know of many Russian dudes. I mean I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. I was hoping you had one.
Ivan Drago.
Is he even Russian? He
I
was
just,
hot.
I just googled hot Russian dudes and like I don't know who this guy is, but like
Is he scorching?
he's definitely hotter than fucking Putin. That's for sure.
Yeah, see?
This guy's an absolute snack.
I picked that guy.
I think the Klitschko brothers are Ukrainian technically, but it's very close.
That's a bummer
Which part?
that they're Ukrainian and not Russian.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you rather have him be Russian?
Which one is
Oh.
Just for the
sketchier?
narrative.
It'd be a bet. Yeah, they'd sell more pay-per-views.
Mhm.
Which
They don't-
country is sketchier?
The thing about pay-per-views is that you pay per view.
Well, Ukraine, it's interesting because they share a lot of. I'm going to talk, and I don't know. I don't want to hear it. People are already mad because I was gassing up Hampton, Connecticut. It's like, dude, have you guys? It's like people never heard of Hampton.
I'll be honest. I almost called you out for that when it happened, but like I had no basis of calling you out. I was like, I've never been to the Hamptons. I don't fucking know where these things are. But aren't they on like Long Island or something?
Well, if you go back and listen, I was obviously talking about Hampton specifically, which is in Connecticut.
It's a good point.
So,
We
All
don't
right.
we don't fact check here.
did you take a story off breaking news?
Yeah, it just wasn't that good, and we're running the appropriate amount of time, and I decided, you know what, this story sucks.
Give
Let's
us
just not do it.
10 seconds. Will's pitch on the Bieber story.
So some dude got kicked out. He got kicked out of the most exclusive club or membership place, like a Soho House kind of place in Los
Nice.
Angeles, because he tipped off the paparazzi that Haley and Justin were going to come to the club, and they were like, "Hey, buddy,
Good.
get out of here, hit the road."
How'd they know it was him?
Scram.
That it was, I don't know. They probably had DM like screenshots or some shit. He was probably taking commission from like all the paparazzi that surrounded
Scram.
him.
Scram's a good one.
Skedaddle.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, hit the bricks, pal.
yeah. Hit the road.
Don't you come back.
All right,
Good.
that was a fun one.
Good.
If someone tips off that Dillon's going to Matt's El Rancho, Dillon just gets pissed.
Dylan does it on This Weekend in Fun. He
Mm-hmm.
blatantly says where he'll be so people will like come back. Dude, man, I love you. Can I get a pic?
I don't do that.
I think you do.
I don't do that.
I think you do.
I never do
When
that.
we're like trying to figure out dinner plans, Dylan's like, let's go to Matt's, dude. We're going to see some listeners there.
I never say that.
You're like, I'm feeling kind of bad about myself. Like, let's go to Matt's and I can get like a confidence boost.
All right, it's time to wrap this.
That's
this
how
thing
you
up.
sound, though.
Nah, I don't think so.
That's down bad Dillon, new character.
Down bad, Dillon.
Bye.